This level is very challenging because there's a lot of narrow spaces filled with demons and lost souls. So yeah, let this be a hint of what's to come. Okay, so unfortunately littered throughout the level are medkits, and you're gonna need just about all of them on Nightmare difficulty. Now when you play this game on Nightmare, there's no doubt that you're gonna take damage, and the key is to take the medkits at a good pace and only do so when you really need it. Make sure your health is really below 75% before you pick up the medkit, otherwise it goes to waste. Gotta be aware of the Spectres as well, because they're partly invisible and they blend into these cave walls very well. On a level like this, because it's really just too tough to keep track of every enemy, it's so important to listen for the sounds that the enemies make. You also need to know which sounds belong to which type of monster and react accordingly. In other words, you gotta be a nerd like me. Okay, so once I've picked up that chain gun, it's time to grab the blue armor and also the berserk, which is coming up next. Lots of demons and specters in this area, so the berserk is a must. You do have to take a bit of a detour to reach it, but I feel like it's worthwhile. You gotta be very careful around the lost souls because they can take you out so quickly on Nightmare. There are also a few shotgun sergeants placed around the level. There's only around 3 or 4, but if you come out of a corner and you get ambushed by them, they can kill you very quickly. So you really need to know where every single one of them are positioned. And you can only do that through experience and dying a lot. So that Cackle Demon is just blasting into the trees, so I'm gonna just let him go. Keep using those small objects for cover. The fortunate thing is that the AI in Doom are very dated, so they will just keep hitting, they'll keep firing into the cover. So you can take advantage of that. Lost souls. Be careful here because when you walk too deep, there's actually a trap that opens to the right hand side. So you can see here, I'm taking out the demons first, and I just run straight in. Don't give them a chance to get you from behind. With those 2 switches you just saw, make sure you open the left one first, because that's going to open the panel to the soul sphere. And it'll give you time to prepare for the specters that are behind the soul sphere. Yep, that's the ambush I was talking about. Watch out for this Cackle Demon. Very dangerous in small areas like these. There you go. Remember to keep watching out for those specters. And keep grabbing whatever rockets and plasma ammo you can, because that's really going to help in the later levels. When you play on Nightmare, you gotta think long term. Yeah, I need to save up enough ammo so I can survive the entire episode, or you're gonna put yourself into a corner. Lots of Cackle Demons, and I actually have to fire through rockets because there's no time to waste. If you take too long to kill these guys, then the enemies behind them will respawn, and you're just gonna make things worse. As much as possible, use that fist. Okay, I'm throwing in a few extra punches just in case I missed a few specters. At least lots of lost souls in this section. If possible, just run straight by them and head for the exit. Okay, I wish you luck.